And we are live, so welcome everybody. These are the BGA Demo Days. So we welcome our speakers for today. Hello and welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us. So today we're going to be demoing your game, product or service. And it's going to be lots of amazing prizes to be won by people that are going to attend this live event. So without further ado, I will present the BGA very briefly, and then we'll head to the presentations. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen now and tell you a bit more about the BGA. Here we go. So today we are running the demo day on February 26th, 2021. So what is the Blockchain Game Alliance? So the Blockchain Game Alliance is an organization that is committed to promoting blockchain within the gaming industry. Our goal is to spread awareness about blockchain technologies and encourage adoption by highlighting that potential to foster new ways to create, publish, play, and build strong communities around games. We also strongly advocate about diversity and more inclusivity of women in the industry, and the BGA also provides an open forum for individuals and companies to share knowledge, collaborate, create common standards, establish best practices, and network. The core activities of the Blockchain Game Alliance are about networking, research and reporting, present blockchain game companies, and advocating for blockchain in the industry, gaming industry. As you can see, these are all our sponsors. So this page keeps getting populated by logos, which is wonderful to see. It is really growing. So here you can see all our members, which are nearly like 200 now, and the span between blockchain games, chains and protocols, press and media, games, developer solutions, esports, and other companies that also use blockchain to run their services or products. We've hosted a number of events and free speaking opportunities in the past, and we continue to do so. So we've run interviews with leaders in the video game industry, a series about collecting NFTs, a series about women working in blockchain space and gaming. And we've also done a number of game demo days, which have been very successful. So today I want to present you these companies that are going to have 10 minutes, each of them, to present the game, products or service, at the end of which we're going to be having a question that the speakers will share with the audience, and there's going to be a lucky winner to be randomly selected from anybody who's watching this live event. So good luck, everybody, and we're going to be starting with Antler Interactive, and I'll just pass on the word to Oliver.
Yes, thank you very much. And yeah, for those of you who wasn't here last time, my name is Oliver, and I am the lead designer for Minor Allies. And Minor Allies is a multiplayer building game where you buy a plot and you actually build with your NFT assets. You go on activities, you do favors for NPCs, and you play with your friends and invite them to visit your plot. So what I'm going to show today is, last time I showed a bit of gameplay we had on our internal beta on Steam. And today I'm going to show a bit of updates we've made since last time. And last time I did the demo, I showed an old plot map. I don't have it here, but it's not very interesting art-wise. So this is the new plot map we have for the game, where the players will be able to choose basically where they want to live. So we're going to do a sale on the plots, like each island at a time. So not everything will be available at once. Like the user can decide like which is the interesting for them. So if they want to wait to, for example, be living on the sandy coast, if that's their kind of thing, they can choose to live there. Here's a bit of a zoomed in version. And all of these are themed around different kind of snow. We have like sand, we have forest, etc. So the plot will look like that as well. So when you purchase a plot, for example, at Snowflake Island, you will have snow in your plot, and you will have to kind of work towards certain favors in the game to actually be able to complete certain quests. You can access other people's plots who is not located at your place to actually get materials you need for certain quests. So we try to bring the design in for both gameplay purposes, but also for those interested in just purchasing a plot. So here we have the islands split up. So up at the upper left part is the town. I'm going to show that as well, because we have a new updated version of how it looks when you're actually in the town, where you accept quests, you meet other people, you invite them for like working on activities together. And the other ones is the ones I showed, but like separated. And this is a zoomed-in version, so the map will be interactable in the PC version. And you will be able to zoom in, and you'll be able to pick a place you actually want to live. And you will see where other players live as well. So that is a bit of the updates on the town, or the new plot map that is going to be integrated into the game. And here I have an update on, actually, this is the hub in the game. So after you create your character or your avatar, this will be the central place for you to navigate to different plots, to talk to NPCs, to accept quests, to invite your friends and just talk. So this is kind of the central hub. So because it's online, this is going to be where everybody is gathering. So I'm going to show a bit of gameplay just walking around the town, because this is not in the build we have. So it's themed a bit around like the Scandinavian architecture, and yeah, it's kind of an inspiration from where I come from. So it's on the archipelago. So this is an island on the archipelago where you're able to visit. So this is also the kind of style you will have on your plots as well. But this is like pre-made because it's the town. So that's the boat you will be able to walk to when you actually, when you're traveling to other people's plot, you walk down to the fishing boat and you talk to an NPC, and then you're able to travel to other places and different plots. So the idea is that it should feel interactive. It should feel that you're like at the real place. And when you travel to different places, you actually take a boat in order to feel that you're traveling somewhere. So the plot I showed last time on the demo, that is where you will have your plot, but to get there, you will have to go from here to the boat and then travel there. So that's the town update we have. And let me go to the next. Oops, there we have. Start the presentation again. I'm not super handy with this. Okay, here we have, yeah, the last thing. We had a NFT auction on Bounce this week, and we called it an adoption event, where we sold NFT cards in form of animals that you will be able to claim inside the game and have them as pets or companions that you will be able to help you on your activities, and also will help you in certain activities, such as if you're farming, for example, and you have a specific kind of animal, you will increase your yield, for example, on the tokens you receive from that farming. So we try to incorporate like NFT functionality and token utility to actually that you have a use for them in the game, and that they're more than just art, that they actually have some game design behind them. So we sold them, and we have some really fun stats. I thought it was amazing to have so many people being interested. So we had, during the first 24 hours, we had 1,448 bids. We had 183 accounts. The amount bid was 1,789 BNB. and the bid total after everything was done was 420 BNB. So it was a very successful adoption event, and it's super fun because when we launch the game, those who own these will actually be able to claim them and have them on their plot, and also sell them further if they want. So yeah, that was our updates for this week. Like we're adding stuff constantly, and I mean there's so much more to show next time we have added more of the things. Yes, so there will be a quiz.
Super, yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for your presentation. It looks really, really wonderful and great updates.
Thanks.
So yes, we are going to be having now a question, and we'll give everybody a minute to give the right answer. So here we go, Oliver. Have you got the question?
Yes. What is the name of the art director and of Antler Interactive and founder of My Neighbor Alice?
Perfect. So we're going to be sharing the question here on screen. So the countdown has started, everybody. We're going to play a jingle now and think about the correct answer. And while we do that, Oliver, it's going to find a lucky winner.
Yep.
All right. So do you see any correct answer?
I have, let's see. Can't see any comments. More.
Okay, let's give everyone some time. Do you want to give us any hint? I know you shared one.
Yeah, the hint is it's the same person who's the founder of My Neighbor Alice and also the art director.
Somebody's asking whether it's you, Oliver.
Yeah. So I will give the correct answer, and also the person who was actually first to answer is Yolotron NFT Cave, which the answer was Oliver. So you win $100 in form of Chromia.
Hoo-hoo! Congratulations!
Yes,
I can see now people.
Yeah, now everything comes. Good research.
Good. So congratulations again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Oliver, for participating, and thank you all for answering. Wonderful. Okay, so I think our next game is and presenter is Topper. Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, sorry about that. I was clicking the share my screen button. It wouldn't let me unmute at the same time.
No worries. Nice to have you. How are you doing? And hello, Sebastien.
Hello.
So,
cool. So you're free to share your screen. Here we go.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to ask you to switch to that video in a second. One of my colleagues should be putting in chat a link to this tournament. We're actually, in the background while I talk, going to be running a special exhibition tournament. If you want to come here, you can sign in, which I'll show in a second, and place a bet on any one of these 4 gladiators that are about to battle while I talk. If you win the champion, you win the pot of prestige, which is actually already one of our highest, which was not planned by us, so that's good. And meanwhile, I think one of our gladiators, Gorley, had something to say to the audience before I jump into talking about the game. So do you mind switching to that video?
Blockchain Games Alliance, thank you for coming here today to see a rising exhibition match. I am not a star, but I hope to impress you all.
Thank you.
Awesome. It's the first one, like so good. Nice touch.
What that is actually so Crypto Coliseum is a game of degenerate gambling and whimsical violence. So it's a game that we've built that has a lot of layers. So if you're just getting started, or if you're like, just messing around with the game, you can just come in here. You can see the gladiators that you like. We've actually spent a lot of time to make sign-in really easy. You can use your Web3 login if you want, or you can just do a traditional login, which I am already logged in, that should pop up, but it's got Google or sign in with email, like all that kind of normal stuff. Or you can sign in with your your Web3. And like I said, we're having the special exhibition match. If you're just getting started, you can pick I like Gorley a lot. I'm going to put 1,000 prestige on Gorley. That'll pop up with my wallet asking me to sign it. So what Crypto Coliseum is we have NFT gladiators that participate in daily tournaments, and the winners, they belong to factions, and so the price movement of the faction that they belong to influences the outcome of their battle, and as well as the stats of the character. So you can come in here and we can see, this kind of stuff will look familiar to gamers, and then the gladiators all have kind of rich backstories. All of this is generated through AI. So we use GPT-3, which maybe some of you have heard of. So that Gorley character that you saw was actually a pretty cool combination of AI that was written by GPT-3. And there's a longer version, which I'll drop into both our Discord and the Blockchain Games Alliance Discord later. But written by an AI. The voice is from Replica Studios, so also an AI-generated voice. And then the face itself is generated from Art Breeder, so a generated face from AI. And then the lip movement and the head movement is also generated from Talking Heads, which is a combination of various AIs. So we spent a lot of, this is kind of, Crypto Coliseum is kind of this combination of player interactions, AI helping us make it fun and interesting, and then blockchain for real ownership, token economics, and the actual gameplay. So one of the other things that you can do here, and actually it's funny, there's only one slot left here, but you can actually go here and buy items to place on the gladiators. And I won't go through each one of these because we only have 10 minutes, but basically you can either help or hurt the gladiators' chances of winning. So that immediately adds actually another level to the gameplay, right? So you have your bet, which is based on the factions here, but then everyone can kind of come in here and start to affect the outcome of the battle. And right now we have an initial set of items. These are kind of like a vending machine. They just have a set price. Coming up soon, more special items will be on a bonding curve, and so you can start to trade items. And also, when the prize pools, can get quite big, and the gladiator who wins takes home 20% of the pot, and then the faction takes 20% of the gladiator's pot. So what you end up here with is the players can bet and influence the outcome of the match. The owners of the gladiator contracts can win a percentage of that bet, so it's kind of passive PTG income. And then the factions themselves will also get a cut of the gladiator winning. So right now, we're a little pre-launch, so we actually own all the gladiator contracts and the factions, but this is kind of our exit to community. We're going to be starting to sell the gladiator contracts and probably shares in the factions. So you end up with this kind of really interesting crypto economic system that can really be played really simply by just placing a bet on a character's name that you like. And actually, one of my colleague who's going to start the tournament should do that now, so I can actually show some of the battle pages too. So we'll be starting this tournament. I hope everyone from the audience who was able to sign up get their free 1,000 PTG and bet. So my colleague will be starting the tournament any minute now, and we'll jump into a battle page. We have a few gladiators that have been battling. You'll see right now, this is a special exhibition tournament, so you'll see that they haven't won a tournament. but the history of all these wins starts to build up on the blockchain, and the gladiators themselves start to build up both this rich history of playing on the blockchain and the various battles that they've had. So let's see if we can check in here. Not quite yet, I guess. During the battles, which we'll see in a second, we actually have, they're live, and right now mostly in our Discord, but we're looking to get that more into the app. We have AI generating kind of interesting stories behind the actual battles. So it's text-based, but you'll see that sort of you'll see AI, you'll see Ariana attacks Jericho for 300 points, and then the AI will come in and actually make that a really interesting experience. And then something that we do in our live weekly tournaments is actually the players can interact with the battle as it's happening, and the AI will pick up on that and start to add details, stuff like throw a hot dog into the arena or that kind of thing. There we go. So we're still actively really working on this. We haven't even gone to mainnet yet, but you'll see here, yeah. So Jericho attacks Ariana, and Ariana takes 530 damage. The items, some of them are used every single hit back and forth, and some of them only have a chance of being used. And right now we're embedding our Discord into the page. This experience here, we're actively working on, and would love feedback, either in the BGA Discord or in this Discord as well. So I'll see, we have some write-ups here too we're working on to show you. We have a nice diagram that's going to be in here pretty soon to talk about how the crypto economics work. Because like I said, this is kind of a game of both understanding expected value and deciding when to play your items or not. The optimal gameplay will be to team up with people and influence influence gladiators with items, and buy up items to make them not available for others. And there'll be a whole range of things that you can build yourself into as you get more advanced into the game. But when it just starts, you can just I like Ariana Katana's name, so I'm going to go and bet on it. And can someone give me a time check? I actually forgot to start my timer when I started talking.
2 minutes. Couple of minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so we have generally a small but growing crowd in our Discord on especially the weekly tournaments. And we'd always love to get more people. The point here is to have a little fun, use some kind of deep crypto economics, but have it all be kind of just based on this, this kind of whimsically violent blood sport of gladiators battling. Kind of next up, there we go. Ariana Katana is the winner. And you can actually, and then once the battle's over, you can actually flip through and see how that battle is going. If I go back to the tournament, we'll see that now the Gorley and Vital Stash game is in play. And it looks like we're not going to quite have a time to finish this together live, but this will happen in the background, and I hope a few of you bet and are willing to win. And I think that's it. Like I said, this is really early days for us. We're just starting to launch. We'd love to have your visceral feedback to what's happening and to things that we can improve. One of the key things that we want to do is make sure that the community can influence the rules, influence the game, and help build a story around these gladiators and a story around the arena, and have AI help and make that easier. So I think that's it. Oops.
Super. Well, thank you so much. And now we have the question time. So you ready with that?
Yes. So the question was, what are the name of two of our gladiators?
Wonderful. So we're just sharing the question here on the screen. So what's the name of 2 of the gladiators? So we're going to give everyone about a minute to provide the correct answer. So get ready, and we'll be playing a jingle now. Do we see any right answer in the stream?
First right answer, which was King 6 string. Got the first correct answer, I believe.
King 6 string. Here we go. Okay, so we have a winner. Congratulations. And what do they win?
You get start with 1,000 when you start, and it buys you a bunch of good items that makes it a lot easier to stack. Oh, and I should also say, while we're gearing up the game, there's a multiplier in your bet too. So if you win, we actually double your winnings for now as a way to disperse PPG to people who are actively playing early on. So
Nice.
go in there, stack some more.
Congrats.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for attending today and demoing the game with us. And congratulations again to King 6 String. We'll be in touch soon. Wonderful. So we are going to now pass on the word to Guilhem, CryptoPick. Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Yeah, you hear
Here
me?
we go. Yes, yes.
Hello.
Hello, Guillaume.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna share my screen. It's gonna be easier. You should be, yes. All right, nice.
Yes.
So, hello everyone. We are CryptoPick. So CryptoPick is a market prediction game around crypto, and it emerged because, well, we've been in crypto for a while now. We have organized events around crypto. We have organized chats around crypto, and in the end, a lot of people just want answers to really simple questions like, what is Bitcoin going to do tomorrow? Will it go up or down? Or what is a coin that you think is interesting as an investment or an interesting project to follow? And getting an answer to these questions, well, you can do it by looking at Twitter, by joining chats and other ways. But what we have observed is that in many of those chats, the issue is that many people are just there to get the information, but only a few could actually give the information or talk in these chats. And the problem is that there is no incentive for people to share their opinion. And from the 95% of people who are just there hoping to get some information, at least the 50% of them have an opinion that could be interesting to share with all the others. So observing this, we thought, like, how can we create a game around this where we incentivize people to, well, share their opinion? And that's how CryptoPick was born about 2 years ago. We created a game where people make a prediction, and by making a prediction, they get access to all the predictions of the other players. So I will just show it. So today we have 2 games. We have the Up Down and the Moon Doom. So the Up Down games are games where you have to predict if a specific coin will go up or down. You can make a prediction on an hourly time frame, on a daily time frame, or on a weekly time frame. So here I'm, for example, gonna check out the hourly game, so I can make a prediction for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Elrond. Well, I think Bitcoin will go up. And here people, the players can decide to stake Ethereum or Pickies. So Pickies is our in-game currency. So here I will make a prediction for 280 Pickies. And once I've confirmed my own prediction, yes, I will get access to all the other predictions. So now I see that 43% of the players are bearish and 57% are bullish. I can see who those players are. And I can even follow a player if I think he's making really cool predictions. And once the game starts, so it's gonna start in 23 minutes, but once a game has started, well, you can see how many people participated. You can see the final pot that people can win. And you can see how it's evolving. So for now, Bitcoin has gone down 1.4% since the beginning of the game. Did quite some dump. But what is important here is that you should also be able to see how much you can earn. And how much you can earn in this game is based on the other players. So we are not a casino where people play against the house. So you always play against other players. So it means that if well, 2 people are bearish and 10 people are bullish, if the 2 win, they will share everything that the 8 people who were bullish had bet on their prediction. So this is something quite important, is the PvP aspect, so that people always play against each other. And once the game is finished, you will receive a notification, and you can go into the history and check out how the games turned out. So here I can see, for example, that the last game that was finished, while 71% was bullish, Bitcoin went up by 1.75%, and you can see who it was. And if I would have participated, I would have seen if I would have won something or lost something. So that's the first game, it's the up down, and the second game is the Moon Doom. So the Moon Doom games are games where you have to make a prediction, the same on the hourly, daily, weekly, but here also on the monthly you can do so, about a coin that will go up the most or will go down the most. So here, for example, I'm going to play an hourly game again, and I'm going to play the Moon. So I'm going to try and make a prediction of what coin will go up the most in the next hour. And seeing Sebastien is here. Oh, we cannot pick cent here. It's not. Oh, it's not in the top 100. Okay, well, I will do it in the. We need to pump that price, huh? Yes. So I will check here, and I will take cent. What? That's not normal. Why is it not there?
Maybe other coins from our members, Engine, IXS from Axie Infinity, others.
Yes, but wait, how is it?
You cannot always Moon, right?
No, but what's the ranking of Sand right now? I don't know. Is it here? No, still not. God damn it. Well, never mind. I should have done my research before.
Any BGA member, if you want your token actually live on CryptoPick Moon Doom game, please contact Guillaume.
Exactly. But so here there is but it's based on the top 100 here. So we just take the top 100 coins, and the other game is top 200, top 300. So here I'm going to pick Engine. I can say why I think it will go up, and I can even add an URL of something. So here I prepared sand, so I'm just going to put a chart of sand just for the fun of it. And I can confirm my choice. So once I've made a prediction, I get access to the other predictions. So I see that I'm the only one that thinks that Engine will go up. But I can see that 15 people out of 85 think that Reserve Right will go up the next hour, near protocol. So I can see the coins that have the most, people who think it will go up. I can see, again, who those players are. I can check my own prediction. I can immediately see the chart that I added to the prediction, and so on. What is important here is that, as you've seen, people can play for free. You don't need to make any bet. You don't have to put Pickies or Ethereum on your prediction. You can just participate for free. And at the end, once the game plays out, so here, for example, if I go to the ongoing games, I will see that last hour, I picked 1 inch. Well, unfortunately, it went down. But here, 8 people took Reserve Right, and it went up by 3.3%. And so they are right now at the second spot. And once the game is over, the people who have made the best predictions will receive Pickies as a reward. So these are the 2 basic games. Then we also organize tournaments. We organize tournaments where people can win Ethereum, and you have to enter these tournaments simply by paying your entry with Pickies. So here, for example, there is a tournament later today. You can join it for 50 Pickies. And once the tournament goes live, like we will see right now, once it loads. So there is a tournament that's going on right now, And so the tournaments are based on the last game that I showed. So it's on the Moon Doom. So based on how your prediction is doing and how they end in the Moon Doom games, you will receive a score. So for example, the first player right now, well, he made 6 predictions. And for each prediction, he's getting a score, and he has a total score. And well, right now it's the best one. I'm not having a great time. I think I don't know where I am. Yeah, I'm 115th on 238. But you get the point. So there are tournaments, and at the end of the tournament, the people with the highest score will receive their payout in Ethereum directly. Then we also have leaderboards where you can discover the best players. So right now we have 22,767 players who have joined CryptoPick. So that's pretty exciting. And you can see who the best players are. So the CPR is a rating like you have in chess. It's a bit like the Elo rating. So everyone starts with 1,000, and based on your prediction, it will go up or down. You can also see who the people are who made the most Ethereum, and you can also see who won the most pickies by playing the game. And then last but not least is the shop where you can buy our skins. And these skins, they will become NFTs, and I think next week or the week after. But so today people can already buy them with pickies. So we are doing our Genesis drop, and there is only, I think, 5% left. So almost everything is sold out. 2 days ago we sold one of the mythics. So there are only one of them. So we're pretty excited about this. But what I want to show is I'm going to go on staging. So it's not the live version, but I'm just going to show how we integrated our NFTs. So now I'm on the staging environment. So we worked with Arcane Network as a wallet provider, and we created our NFTs on Matic, so Polygon today. And why did we do this? Is because we've always put the priority in user experience. So we want it to be super smooth and easy for people to use it, and not have to have too much blockchain interactions, right? Also, for Ethereum, for example, the issue today is that, having a transaction costs a lot of money. And we wanted for people to be able to just spend pickies without having to do anything with the blockchain. So how does it work is that people will go into their settings, and they will just have to link Arcane wallet, on which there is a Matic wallet. And once that's done, it's done. That's everything they have to do, because what they are doing is they are just proving that they are the owner of this address, and that's all we need to know. Because once that is done, if they go into the shop, I can see this is my Arcane Network wallet. Here I can see that I have 22 skins. I don't have a skin yet, so I will buy one specific skin. Let's go for the hot dog. So this one, I can show what it would give if I buy it. I like it. Okay, nice. And now all I have to do is confirm it. So I'm just paying the skin with in-game currency that is pickies. I confirm it, and automatically we are minting the token on the associated Matic address, right? So they don't have to pay any transaction. We take care of that, and they can just enjoy their new skin immediately because it's now in their inventory. They can use it, and they will have now this new skin. And if I refresh here, I had 22 NFTs, and if everything went correctly, I have now 23, and it's the case, and I can see that I now have the fast food NFT in my wallet. So last but not least, just to add some information about this. So as you can see, I can use it to customize my avatar. Your avatar is used everywhere, from in the in-game chat to the leaderboards to the games. But what is more important for the future is that they will also have a utility. So by playing games, if you make good predictions today, you can win pickies. But tomorrow, just by playing games, so if your prediction is good or wrong, doesn't matter. Just by playing a game, you will receive a small reward of pickies. We call this proof of prediction. Just by participating, you will receive pickies. And one utility is that the more NFTs you own, the higher you get a boost in these pickies that you will receive by playing the game. So if you have a lot of NFTs of CryptoPick, automatically, by playing the game, you will receive even more pickies. Another utility is that by owning a lot of NFTs, you get a higher level, and you will need a certain level to reach some specific and exclusive games with really high rewards and so on. But I think that's basically everything I wanted to show. but I would just invite all of you to try it out. It's super simple and it's quite fun. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Gil, for showing this to us. I think we are heading now to the question that everybody is waiting for. So,
oh, the question. So the question is, how many up-down games on an hourly time frame are they? So how many up-down hourly games exist today?
Super. Okay, so let's give everybody about a minute to give the right answer, and then feel free to randomly select a winner that gives us the correct answer. Let's wait a few more seconds. I can see a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Any right one?
Yeah. We have our winner is Paul. Paul Linsel is the first one to have said 4, so that's the correct one. So if you're going up down, you go to the hourly. Well, yeah, on live, of course.
Paul, here we go. Congratulations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, if you're wondering what you won, Paul, that's probably a good question, and it's not nothing. So, as I said, our Genesis drops, or first NFT collection, is finishing in 2 days, and almost everything is sold out. But there are only a couple of Green Dragon epic skins left, and you will receive 1 Green Dragon Claw. So it's a pretty rare one, and if you look at the amount, it's worth about $100 to $120. So
nice. Wow, that's a great reward. Now, one of the very last you can see directly on the marketplace, and
exactly.
Wow! Congratulations again. Thank you so much
very
for
cool.
this.
Thank you, Guillaume, for the demo. Very exciting. And well, we hope to see more of the different tokens of members of the BGA. So maybe we can organize even a BGA tokens contest or NFT token contest at some point and create different verticals like this.
Yes, that's for sure. That's certainly something we could organize. And what we also try to do is to ask our community what coins they want to see. So we can certainly ask also the BGA community what coin they want to see in the games. So great idea, Sebastien.
All right. Thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So our next speaker and presenter for today is the Dapp List. So hello, can you hear us?
Neil Big.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep. Hello. Hey, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Feel free to share your screen when you're ready.
Perfect. So let me probably start with the introduction, and then we'll go on to our V1, and then I'll show you the V2 designs, which are not yet public, not shared with anyone. So this is like exclusive display of our V2 designs, like the new UI that is going to go live in a month. So yeah, let me share my screen. Okay.
So it's great. We have some exclusive today. One more product that's being unveiled for the first time today on the BGA Demo Day. That's great.
Definitely. So yeah, so the idea is basically to build, a lot of information is already out there. A lot of users are onboarding to Web3 ecosystem. But when you run the numbers, the total amount of the total number that comes to actual users of our Web3 that comes to 1.67% of the total population, and that's like very small number. We still have a lot of scope out there to achieve, but there are a few hurdles to tackle. A few of them are basically a lot of scams happening around, a lot of rug pulls happening around, and to mitigate that, because for a new user, if he gets scammed or he gets rugged, he'll probably leave the ecosystem instantly, and he'll probably go back to 10-15 different people and say crypto is scam. And that's the narrative that is going out there. So to have maximum adoption, we need to correct that narrative, and to do that, you need a mechanism out there which onboard a lot users and devs to a space which is safe for them to explore, right? And that's and we are attempting to do something like that. So we have a beautiful community governance mechanism at the background, where there are two individuals like hunters and voters. Hunters are responsible for hunting applications, and voters are responsible for voting on those applications. Every week, top 5 dApps gets listed, and I'll show you over here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see a screen
Slides
that
for
is
now.
always the same slide. So I don't
Yeah.
know if you're.
Let me switch my screen. Just a second. Okay, let me share the whole screen so that it's better. Okay, perfect. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah,
We
now
do.
it works. Thanks.
Perfect. So this is the V1, and when you see this section, you will see listed this week. These are the application which were hunted by someone and voted by the people. You can see the addresses over here. This has all the application that were listed like last week or last to last week. You have something like a section called hot entries, which is basically a lot of people liked, right? And then you have a earlier section. This was the V1, and now we are working on V2, and I will show you. And this is how the hunting and voting works. So we have this community governance dashboard. Anyone can hunt an application. They need to hold 60 DAI in their wallet. You don't need to deposit or stake. You just need to hunt applications and vote on them. If the dApps get listed, the people who were involved in doing that, they get rewarded with TDL tokens, as well as they earn some sort of reputation. That reputation can be used to mint NFTs. So there are different levels. The highest level is basically 1000 XP. For an example, if you own 1000 XP, you can mint the rarest black owl NFT, which holds a lot of power in governance. Okay. Now let me show you the V2. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yep.
Perfect. So this is the V2 new UI that is going to go live in a month. This is exclusive display. We have not shown this to anyone before. So yeah, so you see like top voted dApps over here. You see the chains that are out there. Obviously, we'll be adding a lot more over here. This is for design reference. You see something like categories over here. You have DeFi, gaming, marketplaces, VR, NFTs, basically collectibles, and you have something like social over here. Listed this week are the application which got listed by hunting and voting. This is a design reference for listed last week. When I go down, I'll see something like hunt and vote over here, where I can click and I can hunt an application. I'll show you how it looks like. So I'll click on hunt. I can see dApps hunted 109. You have all the dApps that has active status where you can vote for them. And then you have something like closed, which are basically listed on the platform. And you can click on, you can see their details if you want to raise a concern. Then you have something like upcoming, which is basically the dApps which are hunted in this week, but they'll be live for voting in next week. You can click on hunt new dApp. You can fill in the details. For now we have support for MetaMask and Wallet Connect. We'll be adding more support to the wallets. Once I go back on home, and if I click on Ethereum, I'll see all the dApps listed over here. So you have categories inside Ethereum ecosystem, and you have all the Ethereum applications listed over here. One more thing that I want to show is basically the all dApps section. So when I go over here, so you have a little chart over here which says the likes which is basically the favorites by people. Once the dApp is listed, users are also allowed to like those dApps, something like Twitter like button. So they can do that, and you will see the volumes over here. These are just random numbers right now, just for design per se. And you will have a chart over here which shows like comparative users and the volume over here. When you go down, you will have a category filter over here, chains, category, subcategory. And when you click on this one, it takes you to the application which is listed. So you can see over here. So you have these basically the basic details, description, and you will see the hunter and the voter addresses over here. Favorites by basically the like buttons that you have. So if anyone likes the application, their details will be shared over here. And then we have a section called updates, so where they can have their updates featured over here, and a chart which shows volume and users in that particular protocol. I'll go back. I'll show you one more thing, which is basically the profile dashboard. So this is how the profile dashboard would look like. So this user who owns this and this Twitter address, he owns like 100 XP. These were the hunts, and if he clicks on voted for, you can see all the application he voted for, and then the favorite section. I'll go back. So this was basically the V2 designs that is currently in development right now, and we are aiming to go live in a month. The current system is basically this is the V1, and if you want to hunt application or you want to vote on application, you can head over to this link, which is hunt.thedapplist.com. We will be basically so all the people who contributed us to our platform before, so these are 102 applications, they haven't been rewarded as of now, so they all will be receiving in future our token generation event. They'll be receiving our native tokens as reward, because they have been contributing to the platform to keep to build a safer space for new users to explore applications out there. This is the home page. If you want to register for alpha, you can do it over here. Please feel free to join our community and ask if you have any questions. This is basically the first module, which is basically the Dapp store. But in future, we have something like Launchpad for devs and investment module, where users who are using the dApps, and also the users of the Dapp List, they can invest in protocols who want to raise, right? We have something like NFT as reputation. So when you saw that 100 XP over there, that user can mint a OWL NFT which says 100 XP, and whatever dApps he has hunted on, he has voted on, he can show all the details over there. Yep. So yeah, this was the exclusive V2. I hope you all might have liked it. Feel free to join our community and drop any questions that you have or any doubts that you have. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Right. So I think now is the quiz time. So you ready with your question?
Okay, so we can probably ask this question. How many do you want me to write that question over here?
There's one ready. So if you check in the chat, I think there's been one provided already that we can share with the
okay. Got it. Let me check this. Okay. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. I don't see a question over here.
No? Okay. You can go with whichever one you want then. It's
okay,
fine.
Perfect. So how many dApps have been hunted in our V1? And for your reference, I already shared the URL, so you can go back and check and come back.
Can you say the question again, just for everyone to hear it?
How many dApps have been hunted in our V1?
Great question.
Okay.
How many dApps have been hunted in the V1 of the Dapp list? And it's a great demo. We're really looking forward to seeing the V2 and seeing how hunters versus curators are going to engage in the game and discover great content in the ecosystem.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, so let's give everyone about a minute to give the answer. I already see some coming through.
Different numbers. So do we have a great answer?
Yes, we have. Yes, yes, yes. So I think Elo, who says 102, is the right answer.
102 is the correct answer, which is already great, and I'm sure it will continue growing as more and more users will come and submit. So maybe once we reach 1,000, you should make a big reward, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. So we will be definitely giving out TDL tokens when we go live. So we would love to give away 200 TDL tokens for the person who won this question and he answered correct.
Great.
Wonderful.
So we have the winner here. We'll be in contact with him. Serena will reach out to all the winners as a reminder, so everyone can receive the different prize they won today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for
Sebastien.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for attending, and great presentation again. Okay, so I just want to pass on the word quickly to Philippe, who's going to share a quick message from Tatum, who unfortunately were not able to join us today. So they just like to share a quick message. Philippe is here. Let's see if he can hear us.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
Okay, great. Because I have like very big connection here. I'm calling you from my vacation. Okay, I am here just for a backup for Tatum company, and I'm really sorry to tell you this message that our boss, who was supposed to present today, has some unexpected troubles, so he is not able to do it. So I'm here to apologize. Really, really sorry for today, and we will be ready for the next time. Maybe just to give something back for this, I will double the price this, for the next time. So to give you something back, and so please stay tuned. And I hope next time. I just promise that next time it will be great. Yeah.
Don't. Thank you, Philippe, for like the attention and staying with us and having the personal message. This is very much appreciated. Don't worry. We know these things can happen. Sometimes there's emergencies, etc. So don't worry. We'll wait to see Tatum live in action on our next month, the BGA Demo Day for March, and hopefully you'll have even greater things in one extra month of development to show us. So I think everyone wins at the end. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you for the message and enjoy your holidays. They are precious.
You are all great. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Philippe. Thanks. Okay, so we have a last presenter for today, which is TradeStar. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Serena. Hi, Sebastien. Hi, guys.
Hello.
So I here represent TradeStars, and I had marketing at TradeStars. I'll just try and start sharing my screen. Meanwhile, I'll just start telling you what TradeStars is. So TradeStars is a decentralized fantasy stock game where users can come and trade sports athletes at the platform. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can share.
Okay.
You can share your slides if you want.
Yeah. So we are built on Ethereum plus Matic, which is now Polygon layer 2 support. And we have a platform where users can come, use their sports knowledge, and trade sports athletes, and win big numbers. As you see my screen, this is the homepage of our platform where you see my personal profile, which I have created. We'll be adding different.
We
Hello?
don't see your screen. I don't know if you want to try and share it again.
Okay, just give me a second.
To share your slides, maybe. Yeah. Thank you.
Just give me a second. No worries.
Yeah, of course. Take your time.
I hope it's visible now.
Perfect. Yeah. We can see it works.
So here what you see is you see my profile once I log in. You see a homepage where you'll be looking at the top gainers of the month. So what these people are, these are real life sports performers, and right now we only have cricket live on our platform. So these are cricket players who are performing in real life sports, and we have these uh, NFTs of them present at our platform where you can come and trade. For an example, if we go to cricket as a market, here you'll see all the cricket players. We have 140 plus leagues listed on our platform. So you see all the cricket players in the market. You can search them from their team or country or club or the position they play with. How you can trade over here is, for an example, if I choose this particular player, I go on his page, I check his statistics. Just give it a second to load. Yeah, I check. What I can see is this is the last price for the player which has been traded. This is the total market cap for him. It shows you the volume which have been traded in last 24 hours and the fees. And this graph shows you his market cap performance over the time. You can see, select and see for what duration you want to have a look at it. How I can go ahead is, if I'm interested in this particular player, I feel he'll be performing well on field. How I can go ahead is, if I want to buy, I go here and I select how do I want to buy. STSX is a stable coin of TradeStars. Here I can trade this particular players with the other NFTs I own on this particular platform. So I choose to trade him with STSX. For an example, if I choose 10 STSX, I can confirm my order, and it also shows me the order value in estimated USDT, the fees I'm charged, and the percentage of price impact my buying this particular share will have on the market of this particular NFT. Once I confirm the order, this particular NFT gets added to my portfolio. I'll go to my portfolio. And here, this my portfolio, it shows me the amount I've deposited, the total amount I've invested in this on TradeStars, and the current value of my invested value. It also shows whatever gains or losses I have had in last 24 hours. So we have traded for Virat Kohli, and we can see him over here in our portfolio. We also give our users an opportunity to launch an ICO or unlock a player in the market for TradeStars users to trade. How this can be done is, if I go to cricket as a market, here what I see are the unlocked players. But as I go down or search for some specific players, I'll see that there are a lot of players who have not been unlocked. But if I am interested in any of these and I want to launch any of these on TradeStars platform to trade, I need to add an initial liquidity to this particular NFT, and for that I need to buy at least 10,000 tokens of this particular player. But it gives me an first mover advantage because approximately this particular cost for this token will be the lowest possible price in the market. Once I launch it and more users start buying this particular NFT, I start earning more. So how to launch it? I just need to invest this unlock value in this particular market, and then this particular player will be live in the market, and other users will also be able to trade and buy any number of shares they want to for the same. So once I unlock Marcus Tonis, he'll be available on this market to trade. Like you can see here, the share price has gone up a little, and now other users can come and trade this particular player on this platform. We have also added certain features. If you can see the star button, now people will be able to add the cards they like and they want to see continuous updates on it as their favorite card, and they'll be able to receive continuous updates. Also, we have kept this platform open for the blockchain and non-blockchain background users. So here, if someone wants to come and deposit, they will be able to do it. The crypto users can come and deposit through MetaMask, but the non-cryptocurrency users will be able to deposit and play on TradeStars through Transact. We'll also be having one more options of Ramp Instant very soon. And similar way, people will be able to withdraw the amount they earn and whenever they like to. We have also included an option to choose a display currency basis the country or region the users stay in. Like I am based out of India, and if I want to see the prices of this NFTs or athletes shares in my local currency, I just need to choose the currency and the prices will be displayed in the currency which I want. We also have an interesting feature to be able to switch to a night mode, which is a monochrome zone and gives a good feel. Here you can see the cards I have listed as favorite come to my home page, and I also get information on the top gainers for a particular time over here. So this is what TradeStars is from our end. In very early times, we'll be going live on the mainnet. Right now, this platform is on testnet, but if you come and join testnet, we give you 250 tokens, virtual tokens in your account for you to be able to come and test the platform. And we are also running a bug bounty, so you can come test the platform, help us with either any additional features which can be added and interesting, or figure out if there's a bug and win rewards accordingly. So that's it on TradeStars from my end.
Thank you. I think we can add to the question. There's a few questions actually from the audience if you want to pick them up.
For sure. Yeah.
Before we end with the final quiz question. So there's Nicholas asking if you do have permissions to use all the players in your app, and then the other question is whether you have an agreement to use the Cricket League stats.
Sorry. Can you please repeat the question, or where can I see it?
Sure. Yes, I'll just share them here on screen.
Okay. Yeah, so do you have the permission to? So these are just virtual representation of these players. What we do is we use their real life statistics for previous matches, and according to that statistics, we define the price of each player for the unlock. So these are just virtual NFTs which are being represented over here.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
Right now, also, yeah. Right now, we have not. We do not have any partnership or tie-up with any particular league or any player. But very soon, we'll be moving towards that.
Mm-hmm. And Jack has another question for you. Are players' values based on performance or purely on supply
Is
demand?
a very interesting question. So, just as I told, the unlock value of the player depends on his real life statistics. But once the player is there to trade on the market, then the price depends on the demand and supply. But in addition to that, very soon we'll be launching a feature where the users will be able to earn rewards if the player they hold in their portfolio performs well on field. So we'll be adding dividends, which will be directly related to players' performance on field. So how it impacts is to earn more dividends, you buy the player who's performing better on field. More buying that player increases the cost of that particular player.
Okay. So also, Guillaume in the room was asking a question about the price of the players, which maybe has been answered already.
I can share a link in the group where people will be able to see how they will decide the price. We have a FAQ section, and we also have a game rule section where we have specified the parameters which help us deciding the price.
Super. Thank you. We'll share this on.
Yeah.
We'll share this on screen with everybody. There we go.
Thank you.
So that's where you can find it. Perfect. So let's hear the question now, and let's pick a lucky winner.
Yeah, question is very easy. If anyone who has seen the presentation will be able to answer. The question is that which sports players are right now available to trade on TradeStars? There's only one sport, and the one who answers first wins reward.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, that's really easy. Okay, we have people coming up.
Starting, giving a few more seconds for the answers to come up. If not, I only see 2 for now, so it will be an easy win.
Let's give everyone about a minute and play the jingle.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just want to share that very soon we'll be launching new features where we'll have leaderboards in terms of portfolio, which will be revealed weekly and monthly, and the users who top the leaderboards win rewards. And if someone is following cricket, IPL is very soon coming, and we have big rewards planned for IPL complete tournament throughout the tournament.
Do you have any specific date about when they are launching?
We are very hopeful to go live on mainnet in the next month. We have still not confirmed a date within ourselves, but yes, we are ready to go live.
Excellent. So when it does, let us know, and at the BGA we'll be relaying the news as we always do.
Sure.
Awesome. So do we have a winner?
Yes, we have a winner. Nicholas Button was the first one to come up with the answer, and he wins 500 TSX as the reward. Once he joins on the mainnet, he'll have pre-deposited 500 TSX as the reward in his wallet.
Can you tell me again the name of the winner? Because I think I've missed that.
Nicholas Button.
Perfect.
Nicholas.
Here we go. Showing the name on screen now. So congratulations, Nicholas. We'll be in touch. Cool. Okay. So it was wonderful to have all these great presentations today at the demo day. We also had stuff that is never seen before. So we're also very excited to be sharing such great news every month. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We'll get in touch with all the winners. If you don't hear from us, feel free to reach out to me directly at serena@blockchaingamealliance.org. Otherwise, you can reach out as well through Twitter. But you should hear from us very shortly. So we thank again all the presenters for today. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for showing us great product, great games live today. Very exciting to see them and discover exciting stuff as well for the first time release. Thank you to all the audience for your engagement. We hope that you enjoy winning some of the prizes. Get in touch with Serena or myself to claim those prizes. And well, we invite you to continue following the Blockchain Game Alliance. We have panels, event almost on weekly basis now. Really exciting, interesting conversation, diving into the space, discovering some of the new trends and themes. And so we are here to help promoting. So let us know if you have other suggestions as well on what else the BGA can do for you. Thank you and have a great day. Good weekend all.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations again to the winners. Stay tuned.